If you don't like them, dismiss them. This administration's almost taken it to an art form. Doesn't like Fox News being critical, so dismiss Fox News. Doesn't like those Tea Parties, well, dismiss the Tea Parties. Doesn't like those annoying healthcare town hall protesters, well, dismiss the protesters. If you can't shut them up, all but say lock them up. I know that's a bit extreme, but nothing subtle about this administration's approach to criticism, especially, man, on this healthcare thing. If you raise serious questions about their fix for health care, they automatically say you really don't want health care. Now, if you say not true, just not your health care, they say you're for the status quo. If you say not so, you don't like the status, but you really don't like their quo, well, you're a clod. If you question their math, you're stupid. If you ask proof for their math, you're sinister. If you ask if all are covered, which was a key goal they picked, well, you just nitpick. Then, if you dare speak up, you're part of a setup. Your rage isn't real, it's fake, and you're a fake. I've seen all this before. Tea parties weren't about taxpayers teed off, but protesters all but bought off. Tea partiers themselves reduced to snide, sexual innuendos, and some racist. I've seen it before. I'll say it again. I take issue not with the color of this president's skin, but maybe the thickness of it, and the thickness of all those around him, especially those hell-bent on health care, their way or the highway. Democrats are in the majority, and they are free to pull their weight. But they can't blast those even in their party who resent their pulling rank, because the rank is not all in file on this. Some Democrats themselves are even tired of this, of questioning one's patriotism if one dares to question their goal, or one's intentions if double-checking their math. This isn't about red or blue, but seeing things in black and white, because this isn't Democrat or Republican. This is us. After all, we pay the bills. Pay us some respect. We have heard you out. Now hear us out. Demean our intentions and dismiss our criticisms and laugh at our so-called agenda. Just understand that our agenda is, well, your agenda, right? To do something better without making something worse. So when we fear the latter, prove to us that you're better without saying that our cause or protest are lesser. You'll be surprised how open Americans can be. You haven't lost support because people hate you. They've just been listening to you. And now a Quinnipiac poll out today confirms what I've been telling you. Folks, not mobs, not clueless manufactured idiots. They're concerned. They're not clueless. They're concerned. Not bought and paid for. Just curious how we pay for what you bought. You know, that doesn't make us pathetic. That makes us something else. Patriotic. Free to speak, just like you are obliged to listen. And you know, with the stuff that you've been saying, you've ticked off everybody now, even Astroturf makers. When you say that everything's fake like Astroturf makers, we heard from more than a few say, hey, tomorrow they're on.